And now, welcome to the Poleros podcast with Jose, Alex, and Juli. All right, we are live back again. Did it come out good this time, or am I still cut off on the volume? I don't know.
No,
You're
perfect.
still boomer. No worries.
Yeah, we're
Perfect.
maybe I'll go back to school and learn freaking sound engineering. But here we are. We are at the Poleros podcast. Another episode. Y'all thought we were canceled, but we're not. What's up, Jose? Juli, how are you feeling?
What's up, boys? How we doing? I'm doing good. Getting ready for World War III. You know, just chilling.
Oh, it's like that. We're getting ready for World War III. I mean, like,
It's like
you
that.
guys are gonna enlist. I'm too old. I can't enlist.
All of us are too old.
I'm just hoping it happens so I can stop living.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna start.
Now I'm playing.
We're gonna start that deep.
Honestly, it's like, bro, I'm just tired, guys. It's been a month. It's been a month, and we haven't really drank
Started.
the way we should.
Oh, fuck. I forgot my cup downstairs.
I need a drink. You know why? I'm gonna tell you guys why I want World War III to start.
Oh,
So I can work from home.
how are we gonna work from home though?
We're
If
gonna be at
we're
war.
gonna
I
be
can go-
Fallout, bro. I started
I can
watching
go,
that show.
you know.
It's awesome, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a really good show. Fallout's a really good show.
Nicole and I started watching it. We're gonna be the ghouls, bro.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
We're gonna be toasty. We're gonna be because we poor boys. We don't got no bunkers. We're in Florida. We can't have no bunkers in fucking Florida.
Yeah, no, definitely not, because you'll be in the water. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna fly out to Colombia if there's a World War III. I mean, I'm out. There's no way I'm gonna stay like just chilling.
Bro,
Absolutely
Colombia's
not.
gonna get involved too, bro.
They will not get involved.
United
Colombia will-
States owns Colombia. We know that.
It does, just because of that doesn't mean they get involved. What essentially probably will happen is Colombia will probably send like weapons or stuff like that, but they won't get necessarily
What
like
weapons?
involved or whatever. That, you know what it is. Like, I'm just giving an example. I don't know what exactly they'll give. Maybe some cafecito,
Crossbows.
you know. Yeah,
Well, las prepas they're gonna send for
Some knives
for
and
the
shit.
soldiers.
they're gonna send all the Simon Bolivar swords that they can find.
Actually,
and
talking
fucking-
about that, have you heard about like the North Korean soldiers that joined
Yeah.
Russia and having trouble with like their addiction to porn?
No, well,
Because
I know
it's
that
the
they
first
invaded-
time, their first time actually having full access to the internet, and they're just addicted to porn now.
Stop it. So they quagmired
They
it.
can't be
They
true.
quagmired. I swear to you, bro.
That can't be
Yo,
true.
pull it up. I'm
That
telling you.
cannot be true.
Yes, North Korean soldiers
What?
have been it's said not like addicted, but they've been watching a lot of porn and consuming a lot of porn due to like it, being able to actually having free will of using the internet. Because North Korea, everything is controlled, everything is viewed by the government. What is Russia gonna tell them? No, your soldiers are watching porn. You gotta send them back home. No, dude.
Holy crap.
I'm not lying about that. You're looking it up, Hoodie?
No, I'm just looking at this one. This is what everybody in North Korea looking like after watching porn. That is wild.
Yeah, dude. You
I
guys didn't
mean-
hear about that?
I mean, I get it. I get it.
Here,
Though. I mean, when
let
was
me
the
look
first
it up
time
for
you
you.
found out that you can watch? When was the first time that you actually found out you can see free porn on your laptops or
The
computers?
second I got an iPhone, I don't know.
No. Come on, think about it. When was when you actually can go and see a video? Because I'm in the era that I like had to download stuff, and that took about 8 hours.
Yeah, the first time I downloaded Addis.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
Had
For
LimeWire.
those that don't know, Addis was. I know right now everybody has YouTube, and they could get their music wherever they hit. But back in the old days,
Yo, fuck off.
we used to have to download and pirate all our songs from like illegal ass. Pirate Bay was one of them. LimeWire was another one, and you could also download porn, and that's where I've never.
Did you ever-
porn in my
Bill
life.
Clinton? I never did it.
You never did the porn thing? I don't believe
Oh, Bill Clinton, bro. You
Oh.
remember that thing?
Oh,
That
yeah.
you'll download it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Well, no, I
Yeah,
don't
the
understand. What do you
one,
mean?
the one is like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman or something like
Like
that.
her
Yeah.
actual, like his actual video clip.
It was a recording. It was like a
was a
recording.
Oh,
Before like you'll download the song, you'll be like, oh yeah, I have Bedrock by Lil Wayne and Drake on my fucking what is it on my iTunes? What was it called? The little one on my iPod,
no,
iPad Nano. Nah, bro, it was fucking Bill
iPod?
Clinton saying
We really don't remember the iPod.
Nano. I was
it was
trying to
iPod,
remember it. It was
iPod
called the
Nano.
Nano, the one that was like
Yeah,
this little tiny
the
thing.
small one. Yeah, yeah.
The square one.
Yeah, it was
It was like
like
a little, yeah.
rectangle.
It literally
It was
just
like
had
a
the
rectangle.
play and the next button, I think.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not
that
that
was-
one. The one that you could clip here. Nah, I
you
forgot. I
can
forgot
clip
the
that
name
one.
of that one. But
That
yeah,
one,
though-
then you hear Bill Clinton come on and just say, "I did not have sexual relationship with that woman." Like, I was like, "Fuck! I downloaded the wrong one."
Well,
Alex,
I
I
would
just sent you the article of why is it fucking why is
it
Snoop
that
Dogg
one?
there? Yeah,
Oh,
with Snoop Dogg showing the weather. You know?
Wow. North Korea hooked on porn after getting instant access for the first time with helping Russia fight Ukraine. So there's I guess like benefits to helping Russia if you're just gonna get free porn. Man, listen, do you guys feel like this is like just blown out of proportion? Like, I mean, what the hell are we doing, man? We're really gonna fight, man, again? Like, what?
Well,
yeah, we are.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't Vladimir Putin put?
Yeah,
Didn't he
because
say that he-
unfortunately, the United States gave the ability for Ukraine to use long distance missiles towards Russia. Putin came out and said, "Hey, if you use those missiles, Ukraine, we're gonna attack United States and you guys with nuclear weapons." And unfortunately, Ukraine did that, and Putin has come out to say, "Hey, I will be using nuclear weapons sooner or later."
That's so crazy, man. And
So
by the way,
Fallout. Hey, remember, if you
yeah.
can't cover your thumb, you're dead.
by the way, I'm making if you see me on YouTube making
You don't know
faces,
about
because
that, bro.
if this Stella Artois that I'm freaking I don't know,
Just call it Stella,
Artois.
bro.
Stella
Artois.
Artois. I don't know when I bought them, but they've been sitting in my house for a long time, and I found them and I said I need a drink today, and they expire in February of 2025. Man, this is the worst drink I've ever had in my life. Like, this tastes like plastic, like malt plastic. I don't know what's going on here, but if I don't make it to next week's episode,
Oh, we
I
won't
want
make it,
Julio
bro. Don't worry.
I want Julio to have the podcast.
I know it's crazy, dude. We're living in crazy ass times. World War III.
Who you never heard of that, bro?
No,
The thumb thing?
no.
If you can't cover the cloud with your thumb, it means that it's a nuclear bomb.
I never lived through a nuclear bomb, so I wouldn't know.
You never
Neither
played
did
video
we.
games? You never went
I
to
never-
a fucking in school they taught us that, bro. We're next to Cuba. They
That
never
was like
taught
a-
you that?
That was like in the 50s. Probably I was still in ESOL and I didn't know what a thumb was.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair
you,
enough.
you got me
I,
there.
got- I saw the teacher going like this, and I'm like, I'm doing a great job.
You're like-
Let me ask you guys a question. Now that you bring up ESOL, right? Because we all did it. What is the latest? Like, can you think of a time that like you found out a word meant something, like, but you were like already like old enough that you should have known by now, but you're like, oh, that's what it means, like because English was a second language. Is there a word that comes into your mind?
Viste.
Viste, which is in Spanish, bro. What are you talking about?
Beefsteak, bro. I didn't know this whole time we were trying to say beefsteak. You're telling me our
Beefsteak.
parents were trying to say
Beefsteak.
beef steak,
Steak,
and they
yeah,
were
it's
saying
beefsteak.
bifte.
Yeah.
What? This
Yeah,
whole
but-
time.
But that happens in like in our countries. Like I go to Peru and it's like un bistec, yeah, like un lomo de bistec, like
Yeah, bro, but it was this whole time beefsteak, and you're telling me I've been saying beefsteak wrong because it was bifte. I thought it was beefsteak. Nah, bro. There's multiple. Nah, actually, I don't know.
Right now, off the top of my head, I don't remember.
But that one I do remember.
I don't
beefsteak.
remember that one.
I was like, what?
I remember getting like yelled at by my 6th grade teacher because I did not know what positive and negative meant.
Well, you
But
deserved it.
well, no,
No,
the
ESOL,
problem
bro.
was
He was an ESOL student.
no, but
Oh.
and the thing, and the thing was,
Come on,
I
Juli.
never heard, I never used those words like in the English, like I never really used those words. So when I did the project, I asked my dad for help, and he helped me with what he could. And when we got to that, he goes, I don't understand what they're asking here, so you probably have to ask. And I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So I asked my teacher. My teacher was like upset that I did not know what positive and negative meant, and she literally berated me in front of like the whole class. And I'm like, bro, like, so I told her, well, my dad doesn't know either, and she was like, well, your dad's dumb. She literally said that to me. So like everybody felt bad because I started crying, like I felt embarrassed.
She wanted to catch some hands. Just
She went, yo, listen, I wish I could go back and be like, yo,
That's
you're a
the reason
bitch.
why, bro.
Yeah, right. I was like, bro, like what? Just because I didn't know the words, like
You're on my list.
But did you learn?
That day I learned. That day
Exactly.
I learned.
She did her job.
What the positive and negative repercussions are of not knowing the word positive and negative.
Positive repercussions, yeah.
You know, I also had like a negative interaction like that when I came.
Oh, we're gonna
from
use the
Colombia
words
too.
now. We're just gonna use those words.
No,
I'm positive I will.
I'll positively will.
I'm positively will.
And I did have a negative interaction with the teacher because in Colombia we write in cursive, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I came here and I was still writing in cursive, and this teacher came up to me, he's like, you need to stop writing in cursive because I don't know how to read it. I was like, that's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I was still too little to be saying that. I just started crying. I was like, in first grade, I
you
think.
feel picked on, especially
I
when
was
you're
like,
in front of
what?
kids and kids
I know how to write. I write better than you, and you're bitching at me. Like, no, get your shit right. You're uneducated.
I just feel like teachers are not really like sensitive to that, right? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that like you have to be sensitive.
I mean,
to, like,
some are, some aren't.
But who? It's usually the Hispanic teacher that is born here. That is like
relax.
That is like, that's how I feel, man. I feel like
I had a lot of white teachers that were like,
well, in my city, I had a lot of white teachers, but they weren't from my city. They were like living in outer cities, and I feel like they didn't understand that, like, yo, these kids might have been ESOL kids, like, and you guys say ESOL, but we used to say,
right, old timer. What did we say? What was it? Old timer. Let's go. Think.
No. We had a different term for it. Go back
to your cassette.
ESL.
Yeah, that's actually the name, but for some reason we call it
ESOL. Yeah.
I know.
That's Hispanic.
So hold on. So it took me like 20-something years because when I moved here to Florida, like people kept saying like I was an ESOL, and I was like, what the hell is ESOL? Like, I did not understand ESL. So that's another good example of that. But yeah, I just feel like they weren't like prepared for that. Like it's like, yo, like he's a Hispanic kid. Most likely he never heard the word positive and negative.
Positivo, negativo.
Positivo y negativo, yeah.
Yeah. But my dad didn't like. No, he was like, I don't know what they're asking because like it was more than just positive and negative.
The context of the whole question.
Yeah, he didn't understand, and he was like, I don't get what they're asking. So when I went and I did the presentation,
clues. No context clues were used for that problem.
Context.
Yeah, it was bad.
Out the window.
It was bad. But that bitch is probably dead already. So
IRP. Rest in peace. Because of you, Alex knows what positively and negatively means.
She did her job. You learned.
Oh, I learned for sure. I learned. And you know what else I learned? I learned that my dad wasn't going to defend me. I went home and I told him, and he's like, "What did you do?" He blamed me. He blamed me for the whole situation.
He's like, "You're the idiot."
Are you positive she said that? Ooh, mind wreck. Mind wreck.
He's like, "You couldn't go to a dictionary?" Yeah, why didn't you, Alex?
Yeah, no, we did use the dictionary, but that's the thing. It wasn't necessarily the word positive or negative. It was the whole question that he just didn't get, and he was like, "I don't understand what they're asking." And when I went to present, I kind of skipped it to not bring it up. And then she kept repeating it. She was like, "So what was the positive and negatives of this story?" Because it was like it was about one of John F. Kennedy's sons that died in a skiing accident.
Oh no!
And I was like,
Kennedy dying. No,
and I was quiet. Yeah, right. Because Kennedys love dying. And I was surprised. I didn't know what to say. I was like, I don't know. And she's like, "What do you mean, Alex? Like, what is the positives and what are the negatives of this story?" And I'm like, and I didn't know how to answer her. So she kept saying it over and over. So the more she kept rating me, like I started like tearing up, and I'm like, I don't know. Like my dad tried to help me, and like we didn't understand. He was like, "Well, then your dad's dumb too." Like it was just like, and all the kids were just quiet. And then I remember,
you're uncultured. Oh, you should have said that.
Right? Oh my god. And I remembered that when everybody went to bathroom, we used to do the bathrooms together. I don't even think it was 6th grade now. I'm thinking about it. I think it was 5th. And everybody's going to the bathrooms, and people were like, "Are you okay?" Like, because I was like teared up. Like I was like, I had tears coming down. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And everybody felt bad. Everybody felt bad. Like Like
Not
it was like
everybody.
one of the,
The
most.
teacher
Like,
did
I
it.
still think about that. The teacher definitely did it. The teacher was just like, I don't give a fuck. I positively don't give a fuck.
Your
Poor
friends,
thing. She was probably,
your friends were saying, "Don't take it so negatively, bro." It's okay.
right. She was probably going through a divorce. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah. You know,
Or she
maybe.
was
But I
paying-
mean,
Getting paid salary, fucking teacher salary. You know, I feel that pain.
I mean, back then, who knows how much these? If you
see,
get paid,
see,
low,
Jose, when you want a kid to learn, berate him.
yeah,
You got me.
it's gonna
Alex
work.
learned.
They're gonna remember. They're gonna remember, bro. I remember to this day. I'm
How
very-
long? How long was it ago?
That was what, 5th grade. So I mean, what you're looking at?
19.
That was 10. That was 10, like 9,
What-
10, right?
What
Well,
year?
old-
What year?
No, I don't remember the year.
1850.
How old do you have to be? Let's ask Google. In the 5th grade.
You're gonna ask Google what year were you in 5th
No,
grade?
bro. How old were
No.
you? Wait,
I'm just-
what?
That's what I'm trying to find out. How old I am? Typically 10 to 11 years old. So that
11.
means
You're
I
11. You
would've-
could have just asked me that, but I thought you knew. But never mind. Yes, you're
That's why
11.
I said I wasn't sure. So I was like 10 or 11. Yeah, I'll give or take. It was 10 or 11. So that was,
No, you
I
came.
got-
You came
let
from
me tell you
Colombia. You were
something years
11.
ago.
Let me tell you something. I understand your teacher now.
Yeah. What? You asked me how old I was, and I said I was like 10 or 11. And you're saying what year? And I'm like, I don't know what year
was it? You can't
What
establish.
year?
You
Yes.
can't do math.
Well, I had to
Are
establish.
you like? Or
Hold on,
didn't
I
you
had
say
to
Juli
Time out.
numbers
I
was
had
hard
to
for Juli?
hold on. I had to establish how old I was to begin with before I could even find out the year. Right. So if I'm 10 years old, that means it was. Why are you trying to put my age out there? That's another thing too. That's another issue that I'm having with you.
You
But
came
that
up
means
with
it
the
would've
story.
But that would have mean that it would have been 27 years ago, which means
It was in the
would've been
80s.
1997. 1997. So that's the year it would've been.
1997.
Yeah. So
Damn,
fuck
bro.
because math is hard.
You were gonna ask ChatGPT, yo, how old am I? Bro, I don't know.
I wasn't gonna ask shit.
Oh man. But
Oh,
other than
God.
that, boys, hopefully, Putin, whatever the fuck his name, I forgot. Vladimir.
Vladimir Putin.
He is like
than he.
Cordova and misses.
Those
Because
missiles ain't missing, baby.
hopefully he got some classes
No.
from John Cordova. Because boy, let's get talking about that. What the
My
hell
God.
is John Cordova doing, my boy? Because Jesus.
No.
How has he not been removed from the squad?
Because he still produces more of an attack than Boré. That's my only 2 cents.
But you're acting like we don't have any other strikers.
I know, I agree with you. I think Duran needs to be the
They
one now
missed
that we
too.
start. But
this,
like,
this isn't. I agree that like Cordova has been descarado with his misses. It's something
Duran
that
doesn't miss
damn.
that. Duran doesn't miss that though. That shot that Cordova missed. I don't think.
Did he
Duran
not
missed
play
No,
against?
he did. Yes, he did play. But I mean, like, come
it.
on.
Yeah,
That
but we're
those
talking about that
misses,
specific
the
shot that we're
misses
talking about.
have
Yeah.
been terrible. And Borré has been missing
Borré hasn't-
a long time ago.
Oh, be
Borré's
honest.
missing in the field. He's missing in the field. He goes in the field and he
have you seen him
disappears.
play? Have you seen him play?
No, because he disappears. He literally just
No,
goes in with an
because he's
invisible
not
rope,
playing.
and then-
He's
I don't
not
even know
playing.
where he's playing. I don't even
Yo,
know where he's
actually,
playing.
that is true. Every time they put him in, I'm like, where the
you
fuck is
never
this
hear
guy?
about. Yeah, you never
He
hear
played
about
10 minutes. He didn't touch the ball. He came
I don't
in
know
as
if
a
you saw-
sub.
I don't know if you saw there was a shot that Colombia did where Boré just stared the ball like going past him and like towards the goalie, and he just didn't move. They didn't attempt to like say, oh, maybe in case it ricochets off the goalie, I can be there for the pickup. Nothing. He just stared at it. I'm like, all right, Boré, just stare at shit. Like I was in a group chat yesterday in Twitter or X, and they put me on a group chat. I don't know how this happened, but I know everybody was feeling the same way about Boré. We were all pissed off about Boré. But we're more pissed off at Duran, and I'm sorry, no, not Duran, Cordova's miss. So,
But
You're
Colombia
confusing
played
the black
bad.
guys. Jesus Christ.
the what?
Nothing.
Wait, I missed it.
Yo, you missed the
Not
joke
the
like
black
Cordova.
Yeah, dude.
I
Yeah,
missed the joke like
You missed
Cordova.
the joke like Cordova. Nah, dude. I mean, Colombia played bad though.
But
Let's be
did they?
real.
But
No, they
did
played
they
bad.
though?
No, they played bad.
They shot 24 shots. I mean, they parked the bus. I mean, like I told Jose, I think the game was bad because of the results.
No. The game was bad because they had one less. We were at home, and when we were 11v11, Colombia played bad. Colombia's had some great
Yes,
games
I'll give you that.
throughout, but Colombia played bad.
But we start
The last
slow. We always start slow. Colombia
Okay, who started winning against Uruguay?
Yeah, because of a free kick.
But did we start slow? We didn't play bad.
We technically started slow. That game, we technically started slow, bro. And plus, Uruguay is on a decline, bro.
On the
Uruguay's
decline,
on a
they beat
decline.
us.
Yeah, they beat us because we
The
beat
second
ourselves. We beat
the,
ourselves. We beat ourselves. Juli, and you can't
Pechos
sit there and
frios.
say
Pechos frios. We need to get
we
over
lack
that.
We
I
lack
was
lack
about to
that,
ask you,
Derek.
Juli,
We
what
lack
do you think? We went undefeated for so many
Yeah.
months. We did an amazing Copa America, and then everything collapsed after we lost to Argentina. What do you think happened to the actual team? Like, what was it that was it the loss, losing the final? Was it that, like, or do you think we just like together?
Actually, I was surprised. I was surprised that Colombia, after the loss of the Copa America, we came back and we beat Argentina.
Oh yeah, that is
So
true. I forgot about that.
so we didn't collapse. These two games, like I was talking about this with my friend yesterday. These two games were a step up to basically secure repechaje.
Yeah.
All right. This was two games that we had to secure repechaje at the minimum.
What do you
and
mean?
this is so that the end of the eliminatorias, we're set. We don't have to worry about anything. We can actually start looking at another thing. We don't have to worry about points. But these are the important games. After that 4-0 against Chile, we just needed to win one game, and we couldn't get it done. And we played bad. We played really bad. Now, this isn't a collapse. This isn't the end of the world. We have to critique it, but not just, all right, the whole team played bad. This team doesn't work. James is too old, which is what I'm already hearing from some people.
Oh
No.
my god!
Now, we do have to critique it. Lucho Diaz, both games,
He has
perdido.
super glue. He has super glue in his foot. He doesn't let go of the ball. Like the ball gets stuck
No,
to his
bad
foot, he doesn't let
decision
go.
making. Bad decision. He's a great
Really?
player. He has to keep playing, but it's all of them. Everybody played bad. Are both center backs Sanchez and Lukumi? Bro, they're getting left like they're cones on the field, and they were playing really well. Un bajón de nivel. There was a drop on our level for these past three games. Why did it happen? That's what we have to figure out. Because I do think that we have a great game, a great team. Rios played horribly. I don't know what everybody's seen in Portilla because I didn't see him play.
Yeah,
Mind you, he is a good player. He should be they should keep calling him up. But they're talking about him like él es el rescatable. Like he played a great game. Did you see him play? He played an all right game against Uruguay, and we lost at the last minute. And against Ecuador, did you guys see him play? Yeah, I saw him getting mad, and everybody's like, "Yeah, that's the attitude we need." But I didn't see him play. The second half, he actually played defensive. We had the ball the whole second half because they were playing with 10. So
24 shots to 4.
Yeah, but 24 shots, and the one that pissed me off.
24 shots. Come on, there has to be like a percentage that we make that. Like if we're down, like they're down one person and we're down 1-0. Like come on, like those strikes have to go in. Like it's your top performers. You guys are fucking getting paid millions, and you guys are telling me you can't fucking score a tap in. Like, dude, that's embarrassing, man. Like, come on. And for your country, like you go to play for your country to rep them, and yeah, they played. Some of these players play terrible. They play with heart, but like just seeing Cordoba, like Borré, how they play, it's just embarrassing, dude. Like we have just bring young kids if you have to, bro. Believe in the young talent if that's what we have to, go into the Colombian league and look for like young talent. But this is embarrassing, dude. We were considered one of the best teams in the world. Let's be honest with that.
Let me ask you guys. Well, let me ask you this.
You're because telling me now we're collapsing like that against Ecuador and fucking Uruguay. The Uruguay is collapsing too. Come on, man.
This is what bothers me. What bothers me is that no other top 30 FIFA ranked team is going through the issues that Colombia is going through. Right? Either you suck or you're good in those top 30. Right? Like either like you're there because other teams just don't have the quality, and you're there, but you really just suck, right? Like you miss, like you can't make shots, like you can't even create. Colombia is in a weird situation where they're like, they can create, they can shoot, but they miss wide open goals. They miss great opportunities. I've never seen a top 30 international FIFA team have the problem that Colombia is having. That's why I think it's witchcraft. That's and I know that that's gonna sound stupid, but dude, like, there's no
Actually,
way.
we
Just,
have seen it. Just
there's
I'm gonna point it out.
that's
a
what I'm
little
saying.
bit.
There's just no way, dude. Like you're a professional. Like, it could happen. Like, we joke about that. Living in un country, right, and all that. Like, but like it can
Vives en
happen.
un country.
It can happen to us, right? It can happen to
Tiene
us
los
because
mejores carros.
yeah. But these guys are professionals, and it's not like Cordova trip. Like, he literally just like couldn't get there and just falls forward, almost kind of like just face plants to say like what else can go wrong?
He's not playing on
What else-
Friday on Golazo, bro. He's playing on a fucking Tuesday in Golazo, dog. Like, that's fucking it's embarrassing, dude. Like,
Embarrassing.
and on
It's
Friday
embarrassing.
game, it looks better, bro.
But even
Like,
Lucho had a header that hit the post.
Are overweight, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, no, dude. Like, it's embarrassing. You're a professional. You shouldn't be doing that, dude.
No.
You shouldn't.
It's.
Let's
I mean,
be
like I
honest.
said,
I know. Like, again, everybody play like shit, but we should.
everybody
not be
play like shit,
accepting
and
that, dude.
all teams, like what
Yeah.
Alex is saying, that no top 30. Argentina is not having.
I
a
was
good
about
couple
to
of games.
say no, and Argentina had a couple of years, dude. Like, their strikers were terrible.
Yeah,
dude.
but
they went on a
dude,
freaking
but
streak.
were they missing these? Show me the clips that Batistuta or one of these Crespos or one of these motherfuckers were
Have
missing
you seen
shots like that.
Higuain?
Yeah,
But Higuain was still scoring.
Have you
bro.
seen
Come on.
Martinez in the beginning?
Did you see the 3 penalties that Palermo missed in the Copa America?
I was about to say when Palermo was.
It happens,
Yeah,
and
that happens, yeah.
and it's funny that you mentioned that this never happens. This has been Colombia's problem before El Pibe and before James. We've always had a problem creating opportunities and consolidating goals. We've always had this problem, so it's not something new. The problem is that right now we're playing bad. That's what worries me. Against Bolivia, we played relatively okay. Then we played against Chile. We played good. These 2 games have been bad, and it all started with that own goal by Sanchez. We collapsed mentally. The first 30 minutes of the second game, we were still recuperating from that loss against Uruguay at the last minute. The first 30 minutes, Colombia was gone. Colombia was gone.
Yeah, because they scored 2 minutes, like 2-3 minutes right after that. Like, they just caught us.
Sanchez and Lucumi that are having for the first time I've ever seen Sanchez played well with La Selección. For some reason he was lost. Those first 30 minutes, Colombia was completely like still playing that Uruguay game. It happens. There's dips and levels, but I mean, and I was gonna mention I love Lucho. I think he's a great player, but he pissed me the fuck off when Quintero sends him a pass and he tries to chip it. We're not winning. And if you're gonna chip the goalie, it better be a fucking goal. It better be a goal. I was so ahí sí se le dio lo agrandado. Like people always criticize James for being, he thinks he's too much of a bro. That one, I almost smacked the crap out of my TV when I saw that. I'm like, what? He's a great player, and they have to keep calling him. And just like the Cordova one, because as a coach, I would have gone immediately. I wouldn't even given them time because he already missed against Bolivia. Yo cojo y lo siento y le digo, mire, voy triple, yo no sé cuánto. Are you gonna start scoring? If not, get the fuck out of my dressing room.
Oh, he's already had too many opportunities. You're playing for a national team, eh?
Is that the right move, though, to
opportunities.
bench him?
I would have taken him out on the spot.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you missed that. Out.
For who? For Boré?
No.
Don't.
Or Duran?
Whoever. It doesn't matter at this point.
We were playing. I would have put fucking Ospina as my forward, bro.
Bro, put Lucho as forward, if anything, bro. Like, do something, dog.
Put Jerry Mina in. Bro, do something. Now, what worries me more than the losses is that we complicated our own classification right now. Because the next game's against Brazil, and after that's Paraguay. 2 direct rivals. Paraguay right now has 17 points. If we lose against Brazil and Paraguay wins, we're in 6th place. We went from 2nd to 6th. If we lose both games.
Which is what I'm saying the collapse could be, right? So, as you called it here, March 20th, we play Brazil in Brazil. Then we go ahead and play Paraguay, which is not an easy game. Paraguay has obviously been playing really well. We play Peru, which should be a win, right? It's in Colombia, so it should be a win, right? But Peru has shocked us before. And then you have Argentina in Argentina. So the next 4 games out of the 6 is very complicated in a sense.
We need 6 points and we're in. Now, how do we get in? That's my question. Because that's what pisses me off. Why do we always
for last.
Always. Always. No. Siempre toca sacar la calculadora. All right.
Como todo colombiano
Yeah,
quiere
let's see.
todo el último minuto.
Bro, I'm like, why can't I just be happy? You know what, bro? Putin send the missile, bro. I'm done.
Vladimir Putin. And
Yeah.
Just send
Make
it,
sure,
bro.
make sure it hits Bogota
End
first.
it. End it.
I mean, like you said, the standings, it does get complicated, right? We're only 1 point away from Brazil, who we expect to figure it out, even though they've been suffering. We expect to figure it out. Paraguay, like you said, has been playing very well. Bolivia's 13, so they have 6 points away. So we're hoping that Bolivia can still continue to lose, and we own one of those games against Bolivia. So
Why are we hoping? There's 7 out of 10, 7 go. Why are we hoping? Why am I taking out my calculator?
I get it. I'm just saying, because now we're in the situation, we have to look at it the way it is. We own a game against Bolivia now. We still have to play them, so that's the game that we have to win. No buts about it. A draw does not help us there. We have Peru, so and I think we have Chile as well.
We
so
have to win every damn game.
Games.
That's it.
We have 2 wins.
Yep.
2 games that we win. We're in.
Just win every freaking game. Don't
Just
aim to like tie or anything. Just win every freaking game, and that's it. Keep it simple, Colombia. Like, dude, why do we go in there like, oh, let's see what happens. Let's tie the game. No, go for the freaking win, dude.
And that's what we were. And to be fair, that's what we were playing like before.
Yes.
We were playing really well.
To win, not for standings. Why are we playing for standings? No, go for the win, dude.
I think that it's weird because I felt like when Argentina lost to Paraguay, I remember thinking to myself, holy shit, if we can pull off the 3 against Uruguay, we tie Argentina and we're right there for first, right? Like that was just goal differential and whatever. And I've been very clear from the beginning. I want first place because I want Colombia to be the leader of the group in the draw of the World Cup, right? Like whatever like group they get, they're the number 1 seed, because usually when you're the number 1 seed, sometimes you get a favorable group, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's a group of death, but you know, for the most part you can kind of hope that you miss
what it used to be is that you traveled less. That was your benefit from being
okay, perfect.
You traveled less, so you played in like 1 city or 2 tops, so
yeah,
it was
and you
beneficial for you. But
yeah,
with this I don't know, with this new FIFA games,
teams.
Yeah,
with this video game, you know.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. But the other thing is too, you skip on playing potential threats, right? In the first group, like you potentially miss, you know, Germany, you potentially miss a France, you potentially miss those top quality teams like USA, right? And then you essentially miss those guys, so then you get the head of the group, right? So, but yeah, I mean, shit, like these past 2 games, we've looked very vulnerable.
We've played bad. Now it's not to say that
it's over.
It's over and Colombia no longer. No, we still have a great team and we could still play, but we have to get back on track immediately. And one of the things that we can do immediately to get back win against Brazil. Is it hard? Yeah, hard as shit. Yeah.
Get rid of
Would you be okay with a tie? Would you be okay with a tie?
No,
I'm okay with a tie in Brazil. I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay with a tie in Brazil. I'm sorry.
I'm okay. I'm okay with the result. Let's play the win though. If we tie, 100%. Because something else, all right, but let's play to win. If we go out there y parqueamos el bus, which is what we usually do against Brazil, Argentina, hasta el mismo Uruguay a veces, like, then we haven't.
Why?
That's
when they went undefeated, they were actually playing soccer. They were playing.
That's my point. That's what I want them to do.
That's what we have to do. That's what I understand. Like, we went undefeated for so long doing this game. Passing the ball, playing beautiful, risking it, you know, giving our wingers a fucking
Córdoba scoring.
Córdoba scoring.
Córdoba was scoring, bro.
Yes,
he made a couple.
But now we want to play with fear, bro. Like, why?
Bro, because you. If I was James, I'd be shitting bricks every time I give the ball to Córdoba.
No,
I mean, like, it's gonna be under the meme.
Yeah,
it's gonna be. I mean,
is Munoz looking good? He doesn't look good either.
He just came back. He came back from an injury.
Okay.
That's normal.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
We have to keep calling him up, though. I mean, he's a great 100%. Player.
It's just that even in Palace, he hasn't been looking like at his full potential, right? So like,
came back.
He looks off. And I did say that in the group chat. I said
one thing that I didn't understand: why put Portilla if you have Castaño there, and Castaño has actually really played really well.
I didn't understand that either.
I think understand that.
Well, let me ask you this: how much are we missing Wilmer Barrios? Are we missing him at all? Because I
We're
miss him.
missing Lerma like crazy.
Lerma, we're missing that.
Lerma. Because Barrios also dipped in level. The last time he
Yeah, but-
played, it was bad.
Yeah, but I do feel like we should appreciate what he brought to the table. You
Yeah,
know,
when he
you
did
know,
it, yeah, he did it great, but he wasn't delivering in the same way. And then Lerma started stepping up. Now,
Yeah.
if Barrios brings it back, awesome. But yeah, I mean, we're missing Lerma right now. We're missing Lerma big time, and the forward.
how long is he out for?
I don't know. I thought he was called up. I don't know when he got injured.
I wouldn't know. Let's see what Google says about that. Jefferson Lerma is no, I don't need to know he's black. I need to know if he's hurt.
Oh.
It's like what does he look like? Let me tell you
Yeah, see, he's out with a hamstring injury, so he got hurt
in October.
Yeah, wow. So he's been out for a while. Okay.
Yeah, so we should look into that. And all right, he tried Portilla out.
Until international break. So
March. You know, maybe in March he'll be ready to go. You know, and that could be like a good thing. I mean, there's a lot of time, right? So from here to March, there's a lot of time. Do we have any international friendlies that you guys know about?
No, hopefully we don't. To be quite honest,
You don't mind getting a game or two? Like,
because it's not going to be against Spain. It's going to be against Bahi, where the population is 10, and they have to internationalize somebody else, bro. It's not going to be a good
Bahi?
game.
What the hell's Bahi?
I just picked a random country, like something that sounded exotic, bro.
You mean Bali?
I don't know, bro. Do I look like I know the world? I don't think.
Bahi sounds like
World War III is coming. Don't worry, we don't need to.
We don't need to,
hard.
bro. Geography is very hard.
Over the weekend, we celebrated Juli's birthday that he didn't tell us about, but then we also got to see one of the worst displays of physical competition I've ever seen in my life. I didn't even know how to say it, but Mike Tyson got back in the ring and gave me hope, guys. He gave me hope. I'm telling you why. He gave me the idea that maybe I can just train for a good year and get back into the octagon one more time. Not the UFC octagon, of course, but maybe an amateur fight. And maybe I could do it just one more time to get it out of my system. And then
You could. I mean,
you're not 60,
You're
bro.
not
like
60, bro.
freaking
I understand I'm not 60, but
Mike
I am an
Iron
overweight, morbidly
Tyson, bro.
obese man.
yeah,
It's
you're fat,
very
but
difficult.
that you can lose the weight.
It's very difficult. My knees don't feel the same. But
Swim. You're
and
comfortable.
we're talking
You
about-
look very buoyant, so you should.
buoyant. Spell that. I feel like I could definitely like.
Iso didn't
train-
teach us that.
I feel like I could definitely train. But talking about the Mike Tyson fight, did you guys see it? Did you guys witness?
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I saw like 3 rounds. I saw Mike Tyson was punching. I saw that Jake Paul was actually kind of looking a little better, and I was like, I'm not watching this whole thing. This is embarrassing.
Do you feel like
I enjoyed the fight before.
The women's fight.
Yeah, that one.
Dude,
that one
they
was good. That one was good.
That's the one I stayed for. 'Cause
I
when
didn't
saw-
see it at the moment, but then I saw the replays. Damn,
Bro.
girls were
Well,
swinging.
they got 2 good fights now. Like that. Like they're gonna go for the number 3. It's like Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti all over again, but with these
Yeah,
two.
those
bro,
fights,
they went
those
at
fights
it.
were.
They
Solid,
went at
man.
it.
You
They
know
went
what?
And I think-
at it.
Yeah.
I think the wrong person lost again. I think this time.
I was about to say that's what I heard. That according to the
You-
the point
you know
system,
what?
like she landed more punches or something.
And
like
and
that.
the other girl lost a point because of the headshot.
Yeah,
So it was
okay,
like,
the
But,
headshot, so
but,
how
that-
did she
but
win?
that's something that happens when she's a southpaw, the Irish girl, right? I don't remember her name.
I think
yeah,
so.
because of the lead.
She used
yes,
to,
the lead.
yeah, they lead with the, and like both of them were like they were going in with their heads. It wasn't like a headbutt. Even
Yes.
I think Roy George Jr. was commenting that happens a lot when a righty faces a lefty and they butt heads a lot. So
For
it
sure,
wasn't
does happen a lot.
intentional. It wasn't intentional, but
No,
I
no,
do
it
think
wasn't.
it should have been a draw at the minimum because they
Yeah.
both went at it. I don't really, well, the way I see boxing, the punches landed, you can land a little soft ass jab, but they were swinging.
Yeah,
I thought it was a really good fight. Yeah,
They were trying
and I
to knock
thought
each
it
other out
was-
because of the first fight, because the first fight was so close that they were both trying to like, we're not letting the judges pick, but they were just so they both had just a big spirit that they both lasted all
That,
10 rounds. I
that's
think it was
what
10 rounds, if I'm not
boxing.
mistaken.
Yeah, it was 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Bro, they
Great,
went at
great
it.
fight.
And then we
Great
saw Mike,
We
bro.
saw
I mean,
Mike Tyson come out with his ass out. What the hell? Was
yo, that caught me out of pocket. Like he's looking like a badass killer.
He's
and
looking
then
like
he
a
just zooms out. I'm
moon
like,
in Miami Beach, bro.
The
What
best,
the
the
hell was
best part about the
that?
whole thing, I had a friend there who was from DC, and she's telling me, "Oh, my friend is Mike Tyson's son," and I was like, "You're lying." She's like, "I swear to God, look!" And then she shows me text messages. She's like, "Yo, he offered me tickets." Like I was like, and she's like, "I didn't know who Mike Tyson was." I was like, "Are you an idiot? Like, how did you not know who Mike Tyson was?" So when she told me the kid's name was Amir or something like that, Amir Tyson, I see that he's interviewing. I was like, yo, your friend's on TV. And she's like, oh my God, that's him, whatever. And as soon as we're saying all this, Tyson says, I love you. And then he turns around and the butt cheeks is just out. And we're like, oh, okay. We were not expecting that at all. But yeah, he just straight mooned the hell out of all of us. And I just had a thought of like,
out, bro. That was the
had a-
best knockout there was because it knocked all of the United States, all those
It knocked-
60 million people watching.
I
It
was
knocked us
sober.
on our ass,
I was
bro.
sober.
the
I was
cameraman
sober.
knew exactly what he was doing too. Because he panned immediately slightly down. He knew what he was
Yeah.
doing. He's like, this is
Yeah.
gonna be iconic.
Must have been a
I mean, that
transgender.
fight, honestly,
That was the best part of that fight.
Yeah,
Fucking
they made their
Tyson's
money.
cheeks,
They made their money, but that was whack, bro.
bro.
That
Let's
was
be honest. What were you expecting, dude? Like
Yeah.
again, Tyson, great fighter back in the day. What you guys tell me, freaking outstanding athlete. But bro, you're 60, dude. You have ulcer problems. You have health problems, and you're telling me you're gonna go against what? Jake Paul is what 29, 28?
28, something like that. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Something like that. But wait, do you guys? So let me ask you: have you been seeing the videos of like what it looks like Tyson kind of holding back certain punches, like having the like? Do you guys feel like it is rigged? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where?
Obviously, it is, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
I feel that way too. I'm not saying that Jake Paul couldn't have knocked out Tyson. Like I'm sure that if he really wanted to, like because of the
didn't
age
he
difference,
bow in front of him?
because of the age difference. Yeah, no, I think that was at the end of the fight. He kind of like
yeah, you're
he,
telling
like,
me Tyson. If it was Tyson
Tyson would have gone for the punch.
Exactly, bro.
I think Tyson could have fought better. I think Tyson might have won if he actually did decide to fight by points. I'm not saying by a knockout necessarily, but by points. I think he could have won the fight.
I think like I thought what was gonna happen. This is what I thought was gonna happen. I saw the videos of Mike training, and he looks fast.
He looks good.
And mind you, he would last about a round and a half. I wanted to see that round because. Bro,
2 rounds, I would have said 2 rounds.
This
is 2-minute rounds, 2-minute rounds.
Just
so
going after Jake Paul, and then he would have tired out, and then Jake Paul would have knocked him out because, well, the age difference. Not had it been prime Mike, I mean, I'm so sorry, but right now Jake Paul would be dead.
Yeah,
but
I would not be talking about.
No, but yeah, and I mean now he's calling out Canelo, and I'm like, what? It looked rigged. It looked rigged.
No, don't do that.
No, and it wouldn't be.
Yeah, but
he's smart.
He knows Canelo is not gonna step in the ring.
Canelo's a real boxer.
Yeah, due to
I know. I'm not
himself.
disagreeing with that at all. But this is smart. This is a smart tactic because if
he's making bread. He's making bread.
Right. And let's just say that Canelo was like, all right, bro, you pissed me off enough. Me cagaste el palo suficiente to go ahead and accept the fight, right? And he goes, all right, let's do the fight.
He'll lose his titles. If I'm not mistaken, because you can't fight. Yeah, there's sanctions for that, bro. Because you're a prize fighter. You hold the title.
That's okay. He can get rid of the titles. He gets fucking taxed for those titles anyways. So he might as well get rid of them and go win them after he destroys Jake Paul and makes a huge paycheck. Because that's what technically would happen. He would get a huge paycheck. And I'm not saying that it's worth it or whatever for him, but it's a huge paycheck. And Paul basically retires for the rest of his life, a rich man, and he can continue to do other ventures like his brother with wrestling or whatever the case may be. If he wants to continue doing,
he's doing wrestling too because that had no earmarks of an actual fight, dude. If he wanted to be a boxer, he would be like actually facing boxers.
I
This is
agree.
all a
He's
gimmick
looking
to
for a
make money.
paycheck.
Mind you, it's
Of
working for
course.
him. It's working for
Yeah.
him. He's making bread. I mean, he
We
came
need-
out
we
with
need
that
his
slow
talent,
ass,
bro.
that slow ass.
The podcast would be number one if we had his freaking advertisement.
Yeah,
and, like,
100%, 100%.
Yeah,
He's
we
doing
had
it
that
right.
Disney Channel money, bro. Over
yeah.
here trying to make this work with the people bread money. It's not the same. It's
Yeah,
not the
you're
same.
right. You're right. You're right. We need to
get
go
me?
No, I tell
to
you.
Japan and go to
Well, let
a
me-
forest. Wait, what?
Let me ask
That
you
was his
guys
brother.
this then.
I
Let me ask
I'm
you guys
joking.
this. MMA is obviously very popular. The UFC continues to, do great shows and great fights. But does this make you feel like boxing is not dead as we think? That if with the right promotions, with the right people, the right characters, boxing is still the number one, like, most featured attraction that there could be when it comes to a violent sport.
So again, you guys are the ones that watch boxing all the time. You guys follow
Mhm.
boxing more than me.
And I watch UFC too, so I do
Yeah.
love MMA.
What's the difference between UFC and boxing? UFC only focuses on UFC. There's that tournament and that's it. Yes, there's other tournaments, there's other not tournaments, but other
Yeah,
Titles.
organizations and stuff.
Organizations
Yeah,
that you can have
how many
division.
organizations are in boxing?
yeah,
Can
you got
guys tell me?
I
WBO,
think like six.
WBA, WBF.
Why
like,
the
it's
fuck
the
is there
dumbest
so
thing
many?
ever. It's stupid. It's the
It's
stupidest thing ever.
stupid because if they kept boxing in one organization or maybe match it up together, it will be great. Because what from my understanding, you can't have a boxer from this organization find out another boxer from another organization. Right?
It's
There's
not easy to make.
limitations,
Yeah, there's limitations to what you can do, and then like
So again, what's the difference with the UFC? UFC gets the best fighters to fight each other. In
Yeah.
boxing, you don't really see that because of that.
yeah, they
that
basically
problem,
have to do what Ed McMahon did for wrestling.
Vince McMahon.
Put 'em all- Vince McMahon, Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
My God.
Ed McMahon did a whole different show.
Yeah, that. Yeah, my bad.
Well, no,
Big ass
totally
brain fart.
understandable. But
But we
that's
have to-
why. That's why I say, like, with the right
Saudi
promotions, with
Arabia
the
needs to
right-
do what they are doing right now, bro. Put that money in and be like, all you boxers come fight.
No, yeah, and not just do that. Make them fight the fights that they know that sometimes they don't
Because
want.
they're
They
dropping.
don't
What
wanna
I
do.
heard, they're dropping bank. They're like, here's the money, and you guys are gonna
Mhm.
fight. Don't worry about the titles, bro. We don't give a fuck about. But this money's gonna cover your whole family for like 3 centuries.
Hey, for example, right now, look at Canelo. I think Canelo's a great fighter. Great fighter. One of the
But he's
best that we've
fighting,
seen.
like regular people.
But like right
not
now,
regular
who's he
people, but-
fighting? Like he's taking care of his legacy. Nah, bro, go out and fight. That's what. That's why I respect like boxers from the '90s. De La Hoya, not really Mayweather because at the end, but De La Hoya, they were like, this is the best guy. Me quiero dar con él. Tito Trinidad,
Yeah, dude.
bring him. Oh, Manny Pacquiao's coming up in the ranks. Let me get at him too, because I'm the best, and I want to prove that I'm the best. And bro, they
Exactly.
went at
And
it.
that's why everybody
went
loves
at it.
USC so much. When you're ranked 1, bro, you are the target, dude. You are the target. Well, who's the target in freaking heavyweight, Alex? Is John Jones. John Jones just
Yeah.
beat somebody, and he's not even the one holding. Oh, he is holding the title now, right?
No, now he is. Now he's holding
Yeah,
the
no.
title. Yeah.
Like, bro, like, and he said he got on in that ring and said in the octagon, and he said, I want to fight the best person. And
Well, no, he
Stipe,
actually said
right?
the
It was
opposite.
Stipe?
No, he said so after beating Stipe, he said, I don't want to fight Tom Aspinall
Oh no,
because he's like, he doesn't want to fight Aspinall because he said I'm done fighting up and comers that are, like, could be dangerous. I'd rather fight the established dangerous fighter type of thing, which I get. I understand what you're trying
Yeah,
to say.
you have to prove yourself. It's not just fighting because it's a gimmick. I get
Right.
that.
So I get that, but Dana was like, no, like, he's the next in line, so that's who you're fighting, and which is what I like about UFC, because you don't deal with that bullshit. You don't deal with, like, oh, well, I got to see 3 more fights, and he only fights twice a year, and it's only on Mexican Independence Day, and and who knows if we'll get the fight, which is kind of what happened with the Mayweather Pacquiao situation. And I know that there's more obviously than just politics there. I mean, there was obviously, like, a lot of, like, ducking and dodging.
Yeah, he waited until he was his peak was kind of always like, I'll fight him.
Right. Yeah. But that's frustrating because you did
It
want to
is.
see, because the argument in school, or, like, for me, was always like, who's better? And I used to kept saying, I said, Mayweather will beat Pacquiao. I think he's just as fast and he will make a miss, But then when the fight happened and that happened, it was like, well, yeah,
it's
it
like
happened,
the
but
ultimate blue
had-
balls. Nothing happened.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
gonna
like,
say. I remember
I was
the
like,
fight.
bro, that
what the
fight
hell
was
did I
like
just
I was
watch?
waiting, and then Manny goes, "I had a shoulder injury, which I asked or whatever the hell." I'm like, bro, then why?
then why'd you fight? But
he,
why? But why he do
Exactly.
it? Because
No,
he
yeah,
said
I-
he knew that if he backed out, it was going to be another excuse for Mayweather to like be like, you see, it's not me, and then like so Mayweather went through, and I mean Pacquiao went through it.
What was a good how was Fury when Fury fought? What was his name? I forgot his name. Fury.
Klitschko?
No, Fury fought.
Wilder.
Yes,
Wilder?
dude.
Which
That
one?
was-
They fought 3 times.
Exactly. Why?
Yeah, but
Because
exactly,
they were
like, it
good
just-
fights.
And
They
dude,
were amazing.
how
And they're
much,
like, I
much
want
of a
you
risk?
to fight me because I want to see who's the best.
and how much of a risk was it for Tyson Fury to keep accepting rematches because
Well-
he kept getting knocked down, like he kept getting knocked down.
Yeah.
bro, they were-
And like so it's one thing where you like win by decision and you don't get knocked down, you just take punches. He kept getting knocked down, so it was like, yo, at any moment I could actually go to sleep and not get back up, for the 10 count.
and boxing in that time because of Tyson Fury and I forgot the other guy's name, bro. I don't
Anthony
really
Joshua.
Deontay Wilder.
The
Anthony
Deontay
Johnson,
Wilder.
Deontay
Wilder.
yeah.
boxing was
Andy
on.
Ruiz.
They were yeah. Boxing in that time was on top for a little bit. Why? Because we want
That's
to
it.
see the best fight, the best, not freaking the best.
That's why I respect
mediocre, bro.
heavyweight champion right now. What's
yeah,
his name?
heavyweight
Lisk?
I forgot. his name,
Lisk
dude.
or whatever.
Alex knows more about that.
Bro, he fought Anthony Joshua 3 times. He just fought Tyson Fury, beat him. He's a light heavyweight, bro. That guy's a badass.
Oh, I heard he's
Alexander Usyk. Usyk, yeah.
Usyk. I don't know what his name is,
Yeah,
but he
some say
fought
that.
him, bro. He's undefeated. He's the
Looks
heavyweight,
good.
bro.
Looks good. Looks
That
good.
guy can. But like you see, he fights the fights, bro.
But see, you see how
That's
you're
what
getting, Willie. You see how you're getting. This is what I mean. Is boxing still king, right? Boxing, as much as UFC has done, like boxing is still king. Like I'm sorry, but I don't think that if Dana White gives Netflix the opportunity to put, I don't know, John Jones versus we'll say
Stylebender.
I'm out-
Oh my god,
Who?
dude!
Jake
I know
Paul.
that will never happen. John Jones
No, no,
versus
no.
Stylebender.
Oh,
Yeah, no. I mean that fight could happen because John Jones has to lose weight though. He'd have to go
but
back
John
down.
Jones
to
is not
heavyweight.
gonna come down, bro.
Yeah, it's too much.
No. But
I
imagine that
think
fight. Oh my
that
God,
fight would have been
break the
great.
internet.
Or what if John Jones ends up fighting, Ngannou, which was a fight that we all wanted. We wanted
my-
Ngannou to fight
Dude,
John
that would
Jones.
be death in that
right?
ring, bro.
But I don't think it will give you what Jake Paul and Tyson did. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
like
because
it's like,
Tyson has such a huge legacy that
listen,
created
John
that.
Jones has a legacy too. He's beaten
Yeah, I
everybody.
understand. But
right?
again, John Jones is known in the USC world. Tyson is known in the world. There's the difference, dude.
Because boxing
and mind
is still king.
but UFC is relatively new compared to boxing.
That's what I was going
Yeah,
to say.
you
Very
can,
short.
you can trace
It's-
boxing back
yeah.
to the 1800s, bro.
You can trace
No,
USC
100%.
back to the freaking 1990s, dude. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So it's relatively
Yeah.
new. And
Well, the
yeah.
1970s. Bruce Lee knew something about that. So
well, yeah, but I meant like the organization
I get
and all
it.
that stuff.
absolutely, 100%. No, you're 100% right. Maybe we can have this conversation in 2050 with our heads in water or something like that, like in Futurama. And talk about
You mean in the
Remember,
apocalypse?
we're-
There was a podcast in the apocalypse. Right? We're gonna be in
Right.
Volt 33.
Yeah, we're in World War III right now, bro. It's not gonna happen.
what vote would you guys want to be in the same vote?
Then you guys?
Yeah.
Nah.
No,
Nah, how are we gonna do soccer Fridays? We can't go to each other's votes and play. We'd have
I
to be
think
in the
that would
same
be the
vote.
best thing that could happen to my liver.
Actually, you're gonna be in a vote with your wife, Juli. Just imagine that.
I choose
That's
death. Staying out.
Yeah,
I'm staying
bro,
out.
You gotta
This-
love your wife, man. Come on.
I'm staying out, bro.
This is
I'm
definitely
staying.
sleeping.
I already,
Yeah.
I already went through the pandemic, bro. I have had enough. I'm playing. I'm playing.
She's gonna beat your ass,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. I can feel the anger radiating.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
Espere
I'm
que,
playing.
espere que termine ese
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no, dude. Let's just
I don't
enjoy
know.
life because
I don't know,
we're
man.
counting our last days. We're counting
mean-
our last days, boys. Or let's just all fly out to Colombia.
Oh my God, yes.
We're
I'm
not gonna
down.
have remote jobs anymore. We're not gonna be getting paid in dollars because United States is gonna disappear.
That's one thing about me and my life. I'm consistent. I'm poor everywhere I go.
Fair enough.
Consistency.
Fair
Well,
enough. You're right.
To end the show, we're gonna talk about something really quick. Juli, you found a video, and we're gonna share this now. But you found a video.
I'm telling you, this is like advertising for just end it.
I think this is a topic that we're gonna also talk about
Sorry,
in the next one too.
Yeah,
here it is.
Yeah,
Here's the video. I'm gonna put it with volume here.
Holy shit!
Subway service, bro.
This is weeks after someone died, supposedly. So this is something that has been, I guess, happening, right? Like kids are like subway surfing, like the video game, right? So yeah, man, how stupid were we when we were kids, or were we not as this stupid?
No, let's be honest. We were freaking stupid. Not this stupid, but we were stupid. Everybody did something that was.
I'll tell you something.
Dangerous.
We were stupid, but we were stupid to have fun for ourselves, not for a like. You get me? Like we would.
Yeah,
no, they're doing it for bro. I'm telling you, I've seen videos of them like with their GoPro, like they're doing it for the like. They're doing it for a like to go viral. And I mean, there's better ways to do that, bro.
That's so crazy.
You're right.
How do you go about that, right? Like, how do you go and like and set yourself up,
bro? I
mean, like,
dude, I don't know, bro. Like, you gotta be really stupid. You gotta be really stupid.
I mean, bro, the level of stupidity has gone way up. And back in the days,
in a positive way or a negative way?
No, in a very negative way. In a very negative way.
Man.
But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, like the amount of things that we did. Yes, we played in the shit. Yes, sometimes it was dangerous, but we did it to have fun. And there was never a camera around just to like prove that we were dumb.
What you said,
like
the
do it for the vine or whatever the hell. Yeah, no, bro, we were just out there having fun, and sometimes we fucked up.
But we also didn't like have that opportunity. Like, I don't know if we would be that smart to say we're not going to do this for the clout. Like, I feel like if we lived in that life at that age, we might have been filming. Like, I know when Jackass was popular, we were doing Jackass stunts left and right. You're telling me we're not posting? Yes, yeah, I was. We were definitely putting ourselves in shopping carts and going into tree bushes and stupid shit like that. Or
I would do dangerous things, but I wouldn't do the Jackass things.
We would do something. I mean, we wouldn't put my
fucking dick to get bit by a stick, Juli.
Let me tell you something. I love my nuts. There is absolutely no amount of money that I'm taking a kick in the nuts for nothing.
We weren't going that deep, bro. I'm talking about like the ones that you could do, like the shopping cart was a perfect example. I don't know how else I could tell you.
The shopping cart,
but I'm not. But you're not gonna like run towards the wall.
You think I have all these concussions because of no reason, bro?
No,
because you don't. Because you see a wall and you still run at it.
Hey, that was my arm. That was my arm, right?
Yeah. You gotta stop the run when you see an object in front of you. All right, that's how sight works, bro.
Usually. Sightseeing is dangerous.
But nah, bro. Like I wouldn't
do the wall close to me, you know.
But you wouldn't jump from like a 3rd-story building into like a bed of nails just because you know what? Let's see how many people this thing. Nah, bro.
No. Unless you're arrested.
At most, you would do stupid things, but they were still relatively safe.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like we did things that were like, you know, like I said, it was stupid, but it wasn't like,
and it was for fun,
right? Because we didn't have social media, though. We just didn't have it. You can't say we wouldn't have done it, Juli. I'm telling you right now.
I'm telling you right now, we live in a world, and there's no amount of money that you could pay me to go and do that shit.
To subway surf?
Nah, bro.
Oh, I'm not subway surfing. I would have not made it. My fat ass.
Be honest to you, boys.
Drop.
You would do it?
Yeah.
You would have done it?
Really?
But not for the clout. I would have just done it for the thrill.
I would have been too scared to do it.
What's the thrill? Like, go. Would you go skydiving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
There was a time in my life when I was young, and I want to say beautiful. I want to use that word. When I was young, I wanted to go skydiving, but now I don't know, bro. Gravity's real.
Yes, it is. It keeps you down.
What are you
Keeps
doing?
your belly
What are
down
you
too.
doing?
Man.
I'm getting old, bro. I'm in the third floor, and I'm like, this is kind of high. I
Yeah.
start getting a little.
So-
I don't know.
So you don't do the roller coasters anymore? Or you kind of like
Juli hates roller
I
coasters,
hate
bro.
roller. I still get on them though.
Yeah, he
I
does,
still-
but he hates them,
I
man.
hate
Like
them.
he panics, he
Such a good
screams. Like
thrill.
you have you heard Juli's like high pitched
Yell?
scream?
No,
You
no,
never
I
heard
haven't.
it, dude. He
No,
has
no,
a
no.
high pitched scream.
But like for
it's
example, I would go bungee jumping, but I wouldn't go skydiving.
That makes no sense.
Really? I think
Yeah,
it's
man.
a lot more dangerous because you still like tethered to a building. If that shit doesn't
by
open,
a
you're
fucking
done.
rubber band. That
imagine-
same
imagine you
thing as
open-
fucking jump, like as
It's the same
parachute.
thing.
Yes.
I don't know.
Listen,
bro.
listen. I can't do either one because I'm way overweight. So either way, I'm safe. And
No,
from
you would bounce
either
off.
attempting.
You would be fine.
Oh yeah, I'd bounce off. Yeah, that's how gravity works too, for sure. My organs.
Never
won't
seen the
bounce off.
Roadrunner, bro?
Hmm?
That happens.
Yeah, you see, stupidity at its finest, right? Subway surfers, get off goddamn fucking trains. Don't do
But
it. Oh my God.
I think that we should dive into this a little bit more with the stupidity stuff for the next episode because I think there's something there that we can tap.
So let's go into it. Let's dive. Let's next episode we'll come up with some good examples of human stupidity. How about that? Because it might not even be youth, right? It might be just also adults that do some stupid shit.
Humanity's dumb. There's no question about that.
All right.
sure.
Before we leave, then you guys remember the Pain Olympics?
Oh no, I had blocked that shit out of my life, bro.
Stupid.
Pain Olympics.
You never heard of the Pain
Yeah,
Olympics?
yeah.
We'll get into
That
it
was
then.
that was another level.
No,
of
we
stupidity
can't. We
right there.
can't get into it. You
Yes, you
can't
can.
show it. No,
No,
we can't
you
get into
can't- no,
it. We
you
can't
can't
show
show
it.
it.
We can't show
But
it,
we can
bro.
talk about it.
Bro, I had X'd that out, bro. Now I have to go back to therapy, which I've never been. Bro, that one was bad. I forgot about the Pain
Okay,
Olympics,
talking
bro.
about that too. You remember
I'm
that freaking show in MTV that showed the skaters when they would break their bones, or you remember that guy? Do you remember? that?
Jackass?
No, it was just a skating show, and it'll show you the injuries of skaters,
I
like
can't watch
guys
those like that.
falling, and
Nope.
their testicles in their hands.
Like, oh no,
You guys don't remember that?
I didn't have money
don't
for
watch-
cable, bro.
I would not watch those type of shows. I hate shows that show me injuries or anything like that. Like I can't watch it. Like when a football
Well-
player or a soccer player breaks their leg or something like that, I literally the first thing I do is I see it one time and the second time I'm like, nope, absolutely not gonna see it anymore. Like Anderson Silva. You guys ever seen Anderson Silva's break his
Yeah.
leg?
Ah.
I was at
Yeah.
a bar yeah, I was at a bar when that happened. And I remember when it happened, we were like, oh, whatever. Like, and then they showed the replay, and like everybody got quiet. It's almost kind of like we did it at the same time, like on synchronization. Like we like all waited, and as soon as we saw the leg snap, like it was just bad because those type of things are just horrible. I can't do it. Man.
I
hate
can
things
watch
like that.
a couple, but like the Pain
No,
Olympics
even,
one, bro.
What's his
You
name?
don't. I don't remember that. I
Irish
remember
guy,
that
the
show.
Irish guy. Scarred. It was called Scarred or Scared or something.
Scarred,
do you
I think
remember-
I didn't hear that.
You remember? Fuck the Irish guy. What's his name? The fighter that he broke his leg too. I remember that dude. Like his ankle.
Oh,
was like,
Conor
Yeah.
McGregor.
McGregor. You
Yeah.
never seen?
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
You
On
know-
one of the fights,
Yeah,
when he just like he had to retire from the fight, and he was still talking
Yeah,
shit.
top.
He's
He was like talking
"Ah,
shit
no,
while spitting.
I
I'm gonna
fuck
kick
your
your
wife."
ass.
I was
I'm
like,
gonna
bro,
kick
you
your-
can't
Lucky
do
my
shit.
ankle broke. Who the fuck gave me this ankle?
Your wife was in my DMs, bro. You can't even walk. What are you talking about?
He's the type. He's definitely the type that would but get jumped and like get about to get killed by the mafia and talk his shit all the way through till the bullet goes through his head. Like he'll talk, "You're not man enough to kill me." Like he'll just die fucking talking shit. I love it. I miss Conor. I wish he can come back to UFC. That's a guy I'll pay to see, even if he sucks. He's not that good anymore.
He's not that good.
Better than me.
That injury always fucks people up.
But he was,
All right, well-
entertaining.
He was entertaining.
was,
He was
yeah.
entertaining. But all right, well, that's our episode for today, guys.
And my dad in the back.
Tell him what's up. Tell him what's up.
Tell him what's up. Tell him what's up. Tell him what he feels about the Subway Surfers. I'm not pulling it up again. Though.
I'm gonna ask
But,
about Colombia. You're gonna hear it.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, if we can make it. But if not, I do. Well,
Oh,
no, yeah, because
shit.
Thanksgiving is not until Thursday, so maybe we could pull off another episode before Thanksgiving.
Maybe.
So I'll hold my good wishes, even though Friendsgiving got canceled. But whatever. All right, fellas. I'll see you guys. Take care.
Deuces.